Recent Maidan successes on Heavy Metal and Frankie Four Fingers have fired Mickael Barzalona back into the limelight. Not that he ever really went away. A Derby winner while still in his teens, the now 26-year-old won his latest Group 1 in November on TALISMANIC at the Breeders' Cup. So it's about time that we caught up with Mickael to talk about those celebrations, some carnival dark horses and the hugely in-form Salem bin Gadea team. Mickael Barzalona has arrived back at a really good time because your yard is absolutely flying. You must be delighted.
Yeah, exactly. No, I've been following the stable since November and December when I was in France, and they've been doing very, very well. So now very excited to be back, and hopefully it's going to keep going until the end of the carnival.
And I just want to ask you a little bit about you, because you've been riding here since Maidan opened in 2010. It's amazing to think you're only 26. You've achieved such a lot.
Yeah, no, that was nice. I've been here because I want to spend the winter in France, and I asked Andre Fabre and where to go, and he suggested me to come here, and it's been a very good time, and I'm very happy to come here since Maidan opened.
And looking back at your career, you won, I think, the English Derby. You were 19 or something like that, one of the youngest jockeys ever to win it. I mean, you had so much success so early on. Do you look back and just think, wow?
Yeah, sometimes, yes. Just because when you were that young, you didn't realize straight away what happened, and you think everything is easy. But now I really appreciate my last Breeders' Cup win. It's maybe the Group 1 of the I actually have a more consideration, and I understand exactly what was this race. But very happy what I've done before.
And looking back at those celebrations, I think made you famous on Paul Meyer, and also here in the Dubai World Cup on MONTEROSSO. Do you think you've calmed down a bit? We haven't seen any big celebrations for a while.
No, I'm not going to do it anymore. Just on the moment, I was so happy I've done that, but after the World Cup, as you say, well, I've done enough. I must be much more quiet.
It was brilliant, though. It's brilliant for racing.
Well, I've got some people used to like, some people doesn't like, so I prefer to stay quiet now.
And a lot of people, if they'd had that much success so young, they might have got a bit big-headed, but you don't seem to have suffered from that. You've just carried on going, and you're still just as successful now.
Well, yeah, thanks. I think I've got some very nice people around me, so that should be a big help as well.
And you've been with Andre Fabre since you were very, very young. He's always been there throughout your career. How important has that been?
It is, because he's a man who used to give me the best support earlier in my career, and he knows me very, very well. So we three jockey in a stable, and he always used to split the horses very, very well. It's like not jealousy, or everybody was very, very happy with how we share the horses in the stable, and he's just the man you want to work with, you know.
He's an absolute genius, and we're lucky we could see two of his horses here. TALISMANIC, of course, you won the Breeders' Cup on. How good do you think he is? I mean, he won a very strong Breeders' Cup turn.
Yeah, exactly. He won a very strong Breeders' Cup. I think he's just a horse. We give him a very easy season this year because we haven't found really a race which suit him, and his objective was the Breeders' Cup quite very early in the year, and just Andre Fabre bring him at the 200% fit for this race, and he ran a big race for us. And normally he's going to come for the Dubai World Cup. If he come for the World Cup, hopefully he likes the dirt, and if he likes the dirt, I'm sure he'll run a big race.
Yeah, I think he will as well. He's by Medaglia d'Oro. He's quite a forward-going horse, so I guess he's got every chance of taking to dirt.
Yeah, exactly. He's a very handy horse. Easy to ride. He's always tries his best. He's a lovely ride.
Do you know if Andre wants to give him a prep race?
Well, still doesn't know what will be the plan, but I suggest yes.
And also Cloth of Stars, another Group 1 winner, could be coming over here. He's a horse who perhaps could still be getting better, do you think?
Yeah, so Sam, he had just few runs last year. I think he's on 5. more difficult horse, can be very keen, but we have done a lot of work with him, and he's just good horse. So we'll see how strong will be the Schema Classic, but same, he will be ready for the race, and if he come over with Talismanic, they both will be ready, and they both have a big chance to win the race.
Yeah, I think they certainly will. And just going back a little bit to your sort of earlier career, after your big Derby success, you went to live in England. You were still quite young. I don't think you spoke much English. Was that really scary?
Well, yeah, a little bit. I was very young, didn't speak any English, and was quite lucky. I got some people who give me a big help in England. I mean, like my driver, Steve, Martin Lane, a few of them used to give me a big help. So I'll be very thankful for that. And it was a very good experience. So young in your career, and to go around over there, to see all the different track, and it's just different tactical of racing as well. In France we go so slow and just finish every time on a sprint. So it has been, I think, a big bonus for my career.
You've ridden everywhere, as you say, had success in Japan and places. Is France, though, where you're happy that's where you'd like to be for the long time?
Yeah, and I've got a good job in France. Get good support by Cheikh Mohammed in France to ride the Godolphin horse, ride 400 Fab. So I think he's got a good place. So at the moment, I won't move.
It doesn't get much better, does it? And looking back, 12 Group 1 winners, is there a particular highlight? Is the one that really stands out for you?
No, just all of them, but I just get more memory of my last one. So at the moment, I would say Nick, but the Derby was something amazing as well. The World Cup was something as well, and so no, very pleased.
And I've got to ask you, off the track, you're keeping pretty busy as well. You've actually entered in an Ironman triathlon in a couple of weeks' time.
Well, it's a big challenge. Yeah, so I need to train hard.
You'll be all right. Jockeys are pretty fit. What you've been doing, obviously, a lot of running, a lot of swimming, and a lot of cycling.
Yeah, swimming a lot because I haven't swum much. Bike and the run, I don't think will be any problem, but I need to learn how to swim in 1 month's time.